All right, here's station number 2, and I'm going to try and go a little faster so that we don't have so many videos, because we're already on video number 3 of lesson 15. On Saturday, a bakery sells 2 4/5 trays of chocolate donuts and 3 1/2 trays of glazed donuts. The bakery sells 2.5 times as many donuts on Sunday as on Saturday. How many trays of donuts does the bakery sell on Sunday? Okay, well, we know what they sell on Saturday, right? So let's put that on our tape diagram. On Saturday, they sell 2 4/5 trays of chocolate donuts and 3 1/2 trays of glazed donuts. Now see how my 3 1/2 is a little bit bigger. So we have to make sure that we kind of pay attention to that. I'm just going to kind of put a squiggly line here so that I realize that this is a bigger box and it's a larger number, of course. And then on Sunday, they sell 2 1/2 times as many donuts. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 1/2 here. So this is Sunday, and this is 2 1/2 times the donuts. And since it's 2 1/2 times the total donuts, it's going to be 2 4/5 plus 3 1/2, and then 2, and I'm just going to put a half there. So I remember that that's 2 1/2 times as much as they sell on Saturday. Okay, so we're really kind of putting these two together, and we're lumping all of the donuts that were sold. And these are trays of donuts, so I'm thinking, wow, lots of donuts. Okay, so let's do an estimate. This number is close to 3, and this number is close to 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7, right? 3 plus 4 is 7, and about 2 of those, because we're rounding, so we're going to just drop off the half. 2 of those would be 14. If it was 3, it would be 21, so somewhere between 14 and 21 trays of donuts on Sunday is what we're going to be expecting. So we have to add these two together, 2 4/5 plus 3 1/2. So when we add fractions, we have to have the same denominators, right? Very important. I'm going to change them both to 10. So 4/5 times 2 over 2 equals 8/10. So that's 2 8/10 plus 1/2 times 5 over 5 is equal to 5/10. So that's 3 5/10. Add them together. That's 5 13/10. And 10/10 is the same as 1, so that's 6 3/10. Okay, so that means that on Saturday, they sell 6 3/10 trays of donuts. I'm just going to kind of put that there since I added those two together. Okay, this is an addition sign. Okay, and then I need to find out 2 1/2 times of that. So 6 3/10 times 2 1/2, right? And when I multiply, I want to make them into an improper fraction. So 10 times 6, that would be 60 plus 3. I do times plus, okay? 63 tenths, times 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1, 5 halves. Now I'm multiplying, so I'm going to be multiplying straight across. 63 times 5, ooh, that's a big one. 63 times 5, 5 times 3 is 15, 31, 315 tenths. Wow. Okay, so now I just need to make that into a mixed number, and I think I should be okay. Let's see. 315 divided by 10, right? 315 tenths would be 315 divided by 10. You know, there's so many different ways to multiply. I know that 10 times 30 is the same as 300, right? I have 2 zeros, so I'm just going to put that there. and then I have 15 left. 10 goes into 15 one time. Subtract, and now I have 5 left. So that would be 31 and 5/10. Something is not right here. It's 20. There we go. Okay, found the mistake. You can unedit now. So that's going to be 315 divided by 20. So just thinking about the division, let's just do it this way. 20 goes into 31 one time. That leaves 11. Bring down the 5. 20 times 5 is 100. And that would leave 15. So 15 and 15/20 would be our answer. And one reason that I knew that the other answer was wrong was because this was 31, but my estimate was 14. So see how important it is to have an estimate, and really you can see quite quickly what your answer is going to be. And then when you do the math, if you're way off, it'll be kind of obvious. So we want to make sure that we write our sentence. The bakery sold 15 and 15/20 trays on Sunday. Okay? Great job. If you didn't get that all done, make sure you pause me and copy it down. We do have 2 more problems that I'm going to squeeze into our next video, and I'll see you there. Aloha.